What is up, guys? We're back with another penny video. Before I get into the video, I just wanted to say I'm really sorry, guys. The last penny video we did was on IMG. I said that I think it could go to 40. It went to 66. I'm really sorry, guys. I said that I think it could go maybe 80 to 100%. It went 250%. I'm really sorry about that. I'm really sorry that it went 150% more than what I thought. But anyway, in all seriousness, IMG was a massive winner. The due diligence, I gave you basically every single solitary point as to why I think this could be a huge runner. In less than a week, it was a huge runner. They don't always happen right away. We got an initial move of like 50%, which was great. It pulled back. This is just the thing. I mean, we can't control exactly when they will go. But I'm putting all the info out there so that you guys are able to, follow it and I give you some levels so that you guys could, trade it on your own. Again, none of this is financial advice, but I just wanted to put that out there. So congratulations if anyone took that trade and had a win. That was a massive runner last week, maybe one of the biggest penny runners last week. And we were really early on it. And I got another one for today. So we're going to be talking about Chisen. CHSN. So Chisen is, I've been pounding the table on this one for a while. Actually not a while, really only like a week. Full transparency, I've completely hated this ticker for a long time. So just a little background. So they basically did an offering. There was like 75 million cashless warrants, which is why I wouldn't touch it. And that was like, I think that was almost 2 months ago. It was basically 2 months ago. Almost to the day. They did this offering. They did 75 million shares of cashless warrants. So you could see the drops. I'm going to pull up the chart in a second. But recently, it's became really, it's became probably my favorite sub 10 stock right now. And I'm going to tell you why. So let me just pull up this chart for you. So Chisen, going off of the theme of small caps right now. So there's been a lot of these Chinese penny runners. You had WLGS ran today. ORIS was another one that ran huge last week. You're talking almost $1 billion in volume, and that went from like 9 to 20. You had WLGS, that's another penny runner that made huge moves. That went again today. You're talking 4 to 10, 4 to 15. It went again 4 to 10 almost. So a lot of these Chinese penny runners have been happening. And Chisen, ironically, the one that I've hated the most, is without a doubt the best setup and the best of them currently that has not ran. And I'm going to show you why. So they did an offering over here about 2 months ago. From then, you could see the volume here. They've had plenty of high volume days. This dump right here was a cashless warrants dump that usually happens at 4 p.m., which is what brought it down. But as I've been watching the tape the last couple of days, which is why I decided to get in, they're definitely done diluting. They're not selling any more shares. I could just tell. You can even tell off the volume up here. It's super low volume, like 20 million in volume a day is moving it, which is crazy. Because these other stocks have been getting like 200, 300, 500 million plus in volume. But Chisen is a Cayman Island stock, okay? So Cayman Island stocks, just so that you guys know, in case you don't know, for them to do reverse splits, they need to vote. So Chisen has not even initiated a scheduled shareholder meeting to vote on a reverse split. So this is without a doubt safe. There's no reverse split worries. They're not diluting anymore, so there's really no dilution worries. Hasn't had that big volume day, and we have triple gaps. You have a triple gap penny. You have one here to 11, which is still like 25% from here, and then you have another gap here to 21. And then you have another gap here to fucking 50. I mean, this thing is so insane, the setup, it's crazy. This is a textbook penny runner. Like, if you guys remember, I think this is delisted now, so I can't pull it up. But CGBS was the last penny that I've talked about that was under 10 that made a big move, and that went like 300%, from like 6 to like 20. Back in that oil theme. But these stocks always run big, and this is like one of the only ones that doesn't have any reverse split proofs. There's no worries. It's such a simple trade. I don't even need to talk about this for so long. Just accumulate these dips here Like you have supports here around 8.5. You have support even below that around 7.6. I never got any here around 7.6. The lowest I got was the low 8s, like 8.1s. But I've been adding so much 8.5s, 8.6, under 8.5. Basically anything from mid 8s and below I've been loading, because I just can't see any possibility how this doesn't make a move. Honestly, I really think that it could go. I think it could go 20. I really think it could go 20. I mean, there's just so much time. I mean, if this gets a big volume day of maybe an 8-cent stock, I mean, this could easily get. I don't know what WLGS had today, but WLGS has 500 million volume today. Chisen gets 150 million in volume. 200 million volume. It probably fills this 21 gap. It doesn't even need that much. This setup is so crazy. We don't get things like this often, that I'm going to take full advantage of it when it comes. So obviously you have to be careful, because we don't know if they're 100% done selling yet. I'm only going based off the tape, but as of right now, they're not selling at all. It moves super thin. It only has it doesn't even have 10 million volume today. You're talking like it's literally peanuts. I mean, that's 10 million, let's just say 7 million times like 0.09 is what, like $7 million traded. It's barely anything. This is seriously one of the best penny setups I've seen in quite a while, especially under 10. I'm talking like strictly sub 10 penny setups, because we don't get a lot of them often. Because nowadays all the sub 10 pennies are just filled with cashless warrants, dilution, huge floats. I mean, Chisen's float's probably around 100, give or take, mil, which is not even bad, because considering all the other ones have like 250 mil or 300 million or more, 100 million is nothing. That I seriously think this has very high probability of going to 20 cents and filling this gap here. I'm not even going to talk about this gap to 50, because, you know, I'm not going to be like super unrealistic, but this gap is super realistic to fill here at 20. It just may take time. We're just waiting on that volume day to come in here. So levels. So we have big resistance here around 10.2. That's your first resistance on the upside. After that, we're going to fill the gap at 11. We're going to go straight to 12. All right. So mid 12s, like let's say 12.4 here, 12.4, 12.5, like give or take around here. You have that, and then after that, I mean, it opens up huge. You have some resistance here around 15. And it just opens up. I mean, we break over like 12 or even like 15, which is, you know, still 60% from here. But if we break over 15, it's without a doubt filling this gap. And I think if it breaks over 12 and algos start hitting it and volume pours in, I think it won't take much. They're holding it below this because they don't want it to break out. Once it breaks above these levels here, I think that we're going to get a big gap fill, or close to it, which is a potential 150% gainer from here. So Chisen, keep it on your watch. This is like the best sub 10 swing right now, no question about it. And I'll catch you guys in the next video. Later.